Welcome to Energy Economics and Policy presentation on the topic Systematic Review of Photovoltaic Material, Device, Models and Systems in the Field of Energy Economics and Policy, presented by Igbenidu Osayemere of the Faculty of Engineering and Science, Memorial University, Newfoundland, Canada. The scope of our presentation today covers the significance of these research studies. We'll be looking at 4 literatures review demonstrating some of the research work that have been done in PV system, research eligibility criteria versus papers that was reviewed, future research direction, reference and conclusion. The world is undergoing massive transition from predominantly carbon-based energy systems, which depends on fossil fuel, towards a low-carbon energy system dominated by renewable energy technologies. Photovoltaic systems involve the conversion of sunlight into electric power using semiconductor materials that possesses the photovoltaic attributes. PV system technology is a commercialized system that is used for generating electricity for both domestic and industrial use. In our presentation today, we'll be providing you a systematic review that gives an introduction into the concept of PV systems, its advantage, future research, trends in the field of energy economics and policy. The significance of this research study cannot be overemphasized. Renewable energy and PV technology has grown exponentially in recent time, mostly because of the climate change and the new policy adopted by several countries during the Paris Agreement in 2015. PV technology provides solutions that ease the problem of rising energy price around the world. These in addition to the economic benefit of avoided fuel costs and external costs. There has been high demand on material needed to manufacture renewable energy technology. It's already compromised by the dramatic rate of PV panel and other renewable technology production, constraining the possibility of achieving the clean energy systems ambition by 2050. There are several literatures on PV technological systems that have demonstrated successful results from the use of PV systems related to other alternative energy systems that has been developed in recent time. Albert examined the systems and the material that could potentially increase the efficiency and density of PV material conversion rate. PV research and technology has improved over these years. Adolf, in his own examination, traced the ties that connect between the past, the present, and future of PV materials, exploring the future energy source, the cost reduction in energy expenditure. The need to continue to reduce PV production costs as compared to other renewable energy technology was also reviewed by Proven. In his review, it took ways to maximize solar photovoltaic material in order to reduce the cost in conversion of solar energy. There are also several environmental impacts on the performance of solar photovoltaic systems. Gomez, in his review, did research the reliability of these various components in relation to the environment. To ensure that this research project meets and adheres to high-quality engineering standards, a number of research papers and articles published in scientific journals were reviewed. 7 eligibility criteria were adopted and summarized in the chart below. 2 criteria were chosen in the papers that was reviewed related to our research. These include research recognized work. This means that the paper review were of scholar nature from various international journals. This is because it was very important to get the opinion that are taken as factual knowledge and not speculation. This will ensure that the information that compares against this paper could be as accurate as possible. In the timeline, the choice of paper review are work from within the last 22 years. The reason for this is to ensure recent trends on the subject is visible and thus eliminates chance of exploring outdated information. Numbers of papers were reviewed against criteria. The 2 criteria that was considered in our research are summarized in the table below. Criteria 1, existing review papers were 15, relevance was 15, scholar source was 15, free from bias was 15, evidence-based was 15. In our criteria 2, existing review papers were 15. Between 2000 and 2005, 2 papers falls within that category. 2006 to 2010, 1 paper falls within that category. Between 2011 to 2018, 9 papers fall within that category. Between 2019 to 2020, 3 papers fall within that category. Future research direction is summarized in the table below. Their classification of schemes include environmental impact, material improvement, energy conservation, economic impact, and social impact. On the environmental impact, these are the promised avenues, which include environmental conscious design of PV systems to mitigate waste, recycling, and waste management. On the material improvement, reduction in the cost of crystalline silicons for better profit, substitution of silicon with a non-silicon based thin film technology in PV cell design, batteries for efficient use and conservation of PV generation system, efforts to reduce cost of PV energy and adoption of PV energy as a mainstream source of energy, social behavior for acceptance of PV technology. 7 references was considered in our presentation today. These are the references for further review if more clarifications are required in our presentation today. Thank you for listening.